Well, welcome back to Andertons TV, and I'm going to say some thank yous, I think, which I don't normally do at the beginning. So thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this channel, please give it a like and a subscribe, because it all helps. And we give away stuff to lucky subscribers. I'm also going to say thank you to Pete for dusting off the HeadRush Looperboard, which isn't the easiest piece of kit to use, I give it that, but honestly, when we get it right, it's the best Looperboard that you can buy, largely because you can load in these killer drum loops. And who did you get those from?
I mean, these that's another thank you. I want to say thank you to HeadRush. HeadRush. Put a link in the description below. They sent me some loops to test out, and this is one of them. They sent me hundreds of, they do all sorts of loops, like Clyde, Stumpfield, like lots of... Anyway, lots of... Anyway. It doesn't matter, lots of cool drummers makes lots of grooves, and you can take those loops, they're like either 4, 8 bars, whatever, you put them in here, and you click your button. And then we record and stuff like that. And what it does is that when we do loops, intro loops, outro loops, and we'll do 3 or 4 of them a day, we can do. You need some inspiration, and this will. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. We're not sponsored by them. They sent and said, "Hey Pete, we like your loops. Can we please send you some of these?" And I was like, "Yes, please. I would like to try them out." So thank you very much.
But that's again, we'll get on to the whole point of this video in a minute. But what I love about that Looperboard, and it's really expensive. It's 800 or 900 quid for a Looperboard, which is going to be well out of the price range of most people. I get that. But if you want a looper where it's like it's almost like we were saying before, it's almost like an old 4-track.
That's what it is,
like an old Tascam 4-track type thing, but like a digital version of it. So you can load your drum loops in on one track, you can play a bass guitar down on another track, you can play guitar, you could put vocals, whatever. You know.
You can.
So we
and it's 4 outputs as well, so you can control the outputs coming up, Anyway.
And it is unique. No other looper manufacturer has decided to put so much functionality within a Looperboard. But,
I would like to see a smaller version.
I agree. I appreciate that for 99% of users out there, it's complete overkill. But it is epic. Anyway.
It is really good. Anyway, on to the video.
Now,
Thank you.
2023, one of the coolest announcements at the beginning of 2023 was all the cool new Paul Reed Smith stuff that's coming out this year. Including things like SE versions of the Dave Grissom model, some 10th anniversary S2 stuff, loads of cool stuff. So
594s.
Annoyingly though, even though they announced it in January, little old Andertons is unlikely to get their hands on any of it until probably February or March to be able to show you. However, of course, as whenever there is a new range of guitars announced, it basically means that the old range has got to go.
The trickle-down effect is, they open up a big container somewhere going, "Oh my God, we got all of these as well to sell. What are we going to do with this stuff?"
And that is where Andertons does its... Yes. So, we've got three new deals to tell you about, and one deal that we actually started doing just before Christmas, but we never got around to doing a video on. So, let's start with the the Standard 24. It's probably the best known PRS shape that there is. 24 frets, the double cut, the classic PRS look that came out in 1985. This is the SE Standard version of it, okay? So a standard version, what normally differentiates custom and standard within the SE range will be a plain mahogany top on the standard versus a figured flame maple top on a custom. That is, though, the only difference. Now, in 2023, the new SE Custom and SE Standard 24 range has had a small change to the way the top is carved. The 2022 model, these are what's called a bevel top. So it's kind of flatter in the middle and there's a little bit of an edge on the side just to give it that sense of an arch top. The new ones are going to have more like the violin carved top that you would get on an American model. So that slightly more luxurious kind of sense of a sort of a hump in the middle. Other than that, it's the same. Right, so it's the same guitar. They've changed the bobbins to just black bobbins as opposed to the zebra bobbins on the previous model. But other than that, it's the same pickups, it's the same tuners, it's the same trem system, it's the same factory,
you get
the whole 9 yards. So if you're quick and you get one of these standard 24s that we've got on clearance in blue or red, Links will be below. You can pick one of these up for $4.49 as opposed to the new versions costing $6.49.
That's a good deal.
Right? 200 quid off. So
that's a good
basically
deal.
a third of the price knocked off.
Yeah.
Just purely and simply because, you know, maybe the way that the top is carved is a little different.
Yeah.
So those are these. Pete, why don't you give us some tones?
I can do, yeah, absolutely. Can do.
You've got 6 basic sounds, yeah, 3-way position and a coil tap. So let's see what that sounds like.
Holy smokes, is that just
what
straight
have you got
in the
on
amp?
there?
So I'm in the Friedman Little Sister. I've got a Blue Sky version 2 reverb running through the effects
blue
loop.
Guitar into a blue pedal into a blue amp.
With a blue G-Shock watch on it. That's probably bigger than my face.
Tremendous.
Yeah. So anyway, here's the neck pickup. It sounds more Sepra, you know what I mean? What noise does a Sepra make? That's what I want to know.
A bit like a donkey. That was more horse.
Yeah, that reminds me. He needs to call him Mrs.
Oh!
All the way up to the top. So here's the
tremendous use of the double octave there.
Tremendous. And here's the middle position. And here,
it's great.
Oh, there's only 3. You don't do that to me. Find this. I prefer to have the little Paul things where so the 2408. But hey, man, because you can switch that between.
You can get an SE 2408 if you want one. In fact, haven't we got the 22 versions, the 2022 versions of those also on special offer, which I think we did a video of before Christmas.
Well, if we do,
there's a few left of those, I think, as well. Again, check the links below.
Absolutely.
It's a great time, to be honest with you.
It's a great
time to grab one of last year's Paul Reed Smith guitars because they've all, you know, if there's any stock of them left, they've typically got, you know, 20, 30% knocked off the price.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
so wherever you
go check them out.
Yeah. It's not a Strat. Anyway, it does gain. It's not. I mean, it's a great guitar. It's a great guitar.
It's you know, think about it. This is the kind of guitar that would have been the starting kind of blocks for all the models, like the Tremonti and the Mark Holcomb and all that. You know, they've all got their sort of roots within this sort of.
It's great guitars, man. They're great guitars.
Right, so you're going on to the Hollowbody.
I mean, I can go on to the Hollowbody, yeah.
So okay, this is called a Hollowbody Standard, and kind of like I just said, the only difference between the Standard and the Custom will be the mahogany top rather than the maple top. This is quite an interesting guitar because this is like this is a center block guitar, but still hollow here. So sort of solid here underneath the body, but hollow here. Beautiful. I really love the Paul Reed Smith wraparound tailpiece. It gives you all the kind of, I think, the juiciness of the wraparound.
That's clever. I've seen this before because you can move that back and forth.
But you can still adjust the intonation on each string. Very, very cool.
It's not like that on the Paul's guitar. That's different. See, I mean, I don't know if that's this might be a different design, a newer design. I mean, yeah, that's very clever.
So again, this has been incredibly popular. We've had this in our sale for about maybe 6 weeks or so.
7 years.
The list price on this was somewhere near £1,000, and the sale price is $579.
Yes.
I should say, these 3 guitars come with the beautiful Paul Reed Smith gig bags. This comes with a hard case. The Hollowbody comes with a hard case.
Does it?
Really, really nice guitar. And if you're into that kind of slightly fatter tone that maybe something like a 335 has over a Les Paul, that sort of slight sense there's a bit more air moving in the guitar, the Hollowbody's a great, great guitar.
It is a great guitar. Is that this more of a size of a
339
maybe? Yeah, I mean, I really dig this size. I don't have one of these. It's a
great guitar.
Yeah,
the other really popular version of this, which was in the sale but was, we didn't have that many of them, went very quickly, was the piezo version.
Piazza.
Piazza.
Piazza. It's a great sound, isn't it?
So there's no coil tap. No.
Nope.
Just a 3-position, 2-humbucker guitar.
It's a great sound, man. It's sound, man. It's a great sound,
100%. Great for a bit of rock and roll.
Yeah, a little bit of stuff, Dane. Just put in the Cali 76 stacked in the end there, so.
Well, look, again, if there was some spec you were hoping to hear of any of these guitars that we didn't say, again, dive on over to the Andertons website because that's where you can find it all. But be quick because when they're gone, they are gone. Right, the final one. No, it's all right, you play this one. So the final one, now the SE 245 Standard actually isn't going to be in the 2023 catalogue anymore from Paul Reed Smith. The closest guitar to this now in the new range is a new model called the SE McCarty. Is it the McCarty 594, the SE McCarty 594? So this was always, Ted McCarty was the guy sort of, at the helm at Gibson during their sort of golden era of Les Pauls and Explorers and 355s and all that kind of stuff. And then he worked with Paul Reed Smith towards the end of his life and came up with some Paul Reed Smith guitars that were definitely kind of more akin to those more vintage instruments. So anyway, the SE 245 is a chunkier body. Again, single cut. You can see what it's a nod towards. Again, it's got the same wraparound tailpiece that's on the the Hollowbody there. So this intonation adjustable wraparound tailpiece. Beautiful guitar. Only in this one colour in the sale, so this sort of brown sunburst, mahogany top finish. $399 though. $399!
Oh, that's insane.
I mean, this is like that's a ridiculous price. So Pete will give us a quick whiz through. I think it's just a 3-way switch, isn't it? Yeah, there's no. It's very much trying to be like a vintagey inspired sort of instrument. So
some
pretty straightforward
authentic
tone,
authentic style setup guitar. Oh, that's nothing on.
Just noticing again, it's got the bevel carved top. Yeah. Same here, so it's kind of flat in the middle and a little bit more sort of just curved on the edges, which is a big feature of the new 2023 stuff. Is everything's moving over to that sort of, they call it a violin carve, but shouldn't change the way the guitar sounds or feels. It's just a visual thing.
Look, wasn't it? got a nice chunky neck as well. Is it a regular pattern or whatever it's called? I mean, not chunky, but it feels bigger than...
The 245 is the reference to the scale length. So yes. It's very much kind of being more in line with a Gibson than other PRS models would be, which are more like 25-inch scale on these. So.
Yeah. Play the same lick all the time. There it is. Give him a pick. No pedals on, straight into the amp. Video today. Sorry about that.
We may well, again, if you've not seen any of the previous Paul Reed Smith Epic deals that we did perhaps again a month or so ago, I think there are still a few of the green and white SE Silver Skies. There's again a couple of the 2408s left as well. So check below. It said some great deals. But thank you very much for watching. To be honest with you,
thank you. Which one would you get if you had to get? If you were like in the market for PRS?
This whole playing these guitars just reminds me of every time I catch up with Paul from Paul Reed Smith, and we talk about the SE range. He's adamant that it's a professional instrument. He's adamant that you could unbox an SE guitar and go and play it on a big stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. And I kind of have to say, it's like, he's so right, you know. They're just fantastic guitars for the money.
And it's his name on the headstock. He should be, you know, he should. It's his name on there. He should be.
Yeah. I honestly, you ask me which one. I mean, I'll
probably get that one.
Yeah, I think I'd probably always been a bit of a sucker just for the regular, you know, SE24. But
just a sucker in general.
Or one of each, of course, is the correct answer.
Yeah, less than $2 grand still.
Should we just
no, we've got another Yurt Rock in there. Well, I'll do another.
Yeah, baby. Yes. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if I didn't say that before, and we shall see you next time.